Alright, so let's just go into another quick update of the game. There was a slight bug or something I missed totally when I transferred the game over from one version of Game Maker Studio to the other. So I moved the game from Game Maker Studio 1.4 to 2. Well, that's pretty much how I actually migrate the game onto Android Play Store, because Android Play Store does not accept from 1.4. So the game is built in 1.4 but then migrated via 2. It's a little easier for me to use 1.4 than 2 right now. Okay, so I'm just going to jump into the quick things of what I kind of demoed on the last one, last update, but of course with just a few little bug updates. So one of the quick things, of course, that I had to fix was the pause screen for the training mode. It may not seem like something big to you, but when you have a white background, when the code glitters out, that does cause a different problem. So I had to make sure I fixed that. So let me just go back to the game itself. So of course, you know, as you can see, there's an overshield. That was one of the major updates of the last. That was one of the things from the last update, which was the overshield. So I'll just get myself killed so you can actually see what I'm referring to. And when I restart, you notice that there's a little shield that comes up right around the character, and that's like a 10-second shield. It stays up roughly for 10 seconds on your respawn. This won't apply much to this particular mode, which is the what the hell mode. It will apply more to the regular and the casual mode. So say for example, if I'm in casual mode right now, which I'll jump out to, you know, this applies more to that, because when you die in here, you respawn. In hard mode, you don't respawn. So you know, once you die in hard mode, you know, you are pretty much dead. So say for example, when I do a respawn here, I have a overshield for roughly about 10 seconds. So it gets me, allow me to get acclimated to the zone before I engage in battle. Because I know a lot of people are saying that it's too hard. So of course you have your regular shield, which I'm going to change the shield image to probably reflect the new overshield graphic that I'm using right now. So it's probably going to be a smaller version of the overshield, but you're going to get something similar to that as your main shield. And of course it's animated, so it animates when it starts and animates when it ends. So when it first comes up, it pretty much just slightly forms around you. So it's active right away, but it's how it animates on, and then of course it slowly dissipates away when you die. So again, that's pretty much it. And of course, you know, your other attacks kind of work in the overshield, not really, only if they're directly in front. So you're deflecting. So as I said, when you're going to the hard mode, it does not. So if I go to hard, you know, it starts with overshield, but that roughly goes away very fast. I can even extend the time probably, because you know there's a time sequence, so I can do that. So I'm debating how I'm going to play that out. So pretty much, so again, you know, you can get ready for action right away. Hopefully people are not confused when they first come into the game itself. So I'm just hoping that. And again, just a quick playtest of hard. I'm not gonna linger too long on that, because again, I already did a video about these levels already. So if you want to actually see me do a quick playtest, you can actually seek out one of the videos I did. That's on my page. But yeah, so that was one of the latest updates. I think the one other thing that I'm going to do before I do another release is I'm going to probably tweak the difficulty just a tad. I'm going to probably ease people in. I'm going to give people maybe 60 seconds to get acclimated to the controls. But I'm hoping that they do go to the practice so they can actually get an understanding of what the controls are and how to play. I highly doubt they will, but it's there. You know, I didn't have it in this mode. I had it in the regular game, and something told me just add it in here just for the sake of. So I just pulled this from the regular game and added it in. So hopefully that helps in getting people acclimated to the controls and everything else. because pretty much most of the things or any of the big changes that I do in this game, I'm going to actually add it into the main game. So that's the idea. But hopefully, things are tweaked to some satisfaction. It was a fun little project, and I'm just trying to rush out. Well, I shouldn't say rush. I'm trying to wrap up the main game as quickly as possible, so I can move on to my other game. Because I do really want to redo one of my previous games that I did, called Born Fighters, but I may push that back and and create another game. I'm seeing about that. Because there's a bunch of different game ideas I do have in the works or on paper, but it's just about trying to get the time to actually do them. And if you're wondering, yes, I'm in my car. It found it better for recording purposes, because basically when I'm playing the audio from the game, I can then actually have it play through the sound system in the car. As you can see, the volume just came up. But yeah, that is the game in a nutshell. And I'm in training, that's why I'm not getting killed yet. And of course, you can try to deflect in here. Training mode, you don't get killed right away. The meters will kill you, but your drones won't kill you. Alright, thanks again for checking out the video, and have yourself a good night. Alright, peace.